We're live. Okay.
Technically a salvage yard. 3016. This is he parts a lot of these out. Messes you up every time. Shouldn't be protect himself. Right. Oh yeah, that's right. I just destroyed it. Why? Ain't got no power into it. Inverters. Holy shit. Look at there. Get back in there.
Good morning, T-Man. Taking out for a couple of hours, yes, sir. That sounded toasty.
Sometimes.
Good. Part of it. One piece fell. Going now. Oh, that feels so good. Yes. Fire feels just right. I've been working like a madman. Actually got denied off work. Forced to take time off. Too much overtime. Damn. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I wish I got paid overtime though. That's the only downside to where I work. My boss don't pay overtime. You can work. There was one time though I had to fight back. I worked 8 hours over one time, and I could not see like he wasn't gonna pay it. You know, that was wrong. That was way wrong. 1 to 2 hours still sucks, but okay. 8 hours? No. Yeah, he gave me my normal day pay. I mean, shit, 8 hour overtime. Fuck, might as well.
Somebody was a carpenter. Some say I know the way of the samurai. What's up, IK? Let's see, other some video. Oh, what is this? Anyhow.
Babe, you ain't gonna believe it. The clips for those lights.
What was your name? Robert? Robertson? Yeah, Robson? What's your setup for?
Finish the light. Boy, that fire feels just right.
I need the doors. Let's see. That'd be interesting. Talk about a job. Yeah, you get to see different shit.
So, I finally decided for my son, for Christmas. I've been looking, man, and I was almost sold on the MX 350 Razor, but when I got up there, because they happily didn't list this on their descriptions, they on the description of the product of the dirt bike, yeah, that thing only runs 30 minutes, and my job is actually federal, so I get maxed out overtime hours. Hell yeah, shit. At least hey, you got those good benefits too. Shit. Anyhow, uh, so the dirt bike with training wheels, because I was gonna put some training wheels on it, but 30-minute ride time, I ain't doing that. I don't feel like paying $350 for something that I gotta turn around and put, you know, money back into to make it actually right. So, uh, I ended up deciding on he actually fits that Axis M200 pretty good as far as like reaching the handlebars, working the throttle, all that. Now I'll have to put pegs that he can reach, but he loves that bike because that's the one he always hops on every time he goes out there. Anyhow, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that 212 I got, I'm gonna nerf it. I'm gonna completely nerf it. It's gonna have no power, no throttle. It's just gonna have. I'm gonna put that big sprocket. I'm gonna take it off my Trailmaster for now. I'm gonna put it on that one, and that way it's super slow. I'll straight chain it. That way there's nothing it can do. You know, that way he can kind of cruise around and crawl up a hill if he wants to. And you know what? The best part is he can ride that thing around till it runs out of gas. I toss a gallon of gas in it. He can ride around for hours again. You know. Gas beats electric every time when it comes to those. Oh. So this is the GoPro view. Let me see. Auto. Premium HD. Oh wow, that looks great. Look at that. So the only downside to YouTube vertical is that you can't see my hands here. So you can see my hands working everything. Well, can't over here. It kind of went out of adjustment. But yeah, it's the downside of that. And don't worry, that's the top of the view. The camera kept pointing down anytime I'd lean forward. So I don't know. I had to figure something else out. I missed the warmth. See the green on the trees? Oh my god, it felt so warm. Anyhow, missed that. Sounds awesome. That would be a Christmas gift that you'll remember forever. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, buddy. We're starting him off right. I'm finally gonna have a riding buddy I can rely on. It's gonna be my son. I got that flue open. I'm probably gonna have to adjust that down a little bit. She's rolling. That's a roar you hear back there. Steam now. You can see I have my phone on there. That's still the clamp on mount. Okay. On the downside of the baler, there's not many options inside the hook too. The roof would be a great one, but I gotta insulate that, so I'm about to lose the magnetic properties of that. Because I thought about using a magnet mount. I guess on the side there, you know, where the throttle is, you know, you got that middle there. You can mag too. My sons are too old, 26, 23, so really the only time I get to see them is on Christmas Day. Oh. Y'all do ride, don't you? Y'all ride bikes or anything like that? That'd probably be a awesome thing to get them on, you know? Y'all all go riding. And get some mini bikes, do a mini bike adventure. Y'all can hit some trails. They'd probably enjoy that. So this was that GoPro edit that I used. So you notice how it's kind of jumping around and whatnot. Like now. I don't know. I didn't like the edit. I really didn't. I think I should have just done full length. Because sometimes it like, yeah, like that, right? You know, like you're doing something, it'll just cut it. Like I was supposed to go back in for another grab and it just, again, see? Come on, GoPro, what you doing? That was their editing deal that they use. When you got to transfer it all over, you can edit it, you know. And they had a really short one that sucked, and then they had this one that was a little bit better. I should have just done the full length, which was hours. Ready for another one. All ready to be burned. That's it. That's it for now. My oldest is into snowmobiles. Oh hell. They live nearby or they moved on far away. See, I need to do that hood thing I was talking about where I put the GoPro on top of the cab and it's just pure machine from there out. There's no talking, there's no nothing. We'll save the talking for the live stream part. And then when I'm done recording, I gotta get a big ass card though. Like I'm talking shit, 512 I think it is gigabyte card to even last any kind of time with 4K video. But the hood keeps the sun off the GoPro, keeps it healthy-ish. Keep the rain off of it too, and that way I can. Of course, it won't have a battery in it, so I can run an external battery pack, or I'll run a cable down into the cab. That'd probably be the better bet. But I'll have to have two phones, which is crazy because I have to have one connected to the GoPro so I can monitor it. Because if it loses power midstream, I wouldn't know it. You know, if it was just up there, I would have went the whole day thinking I was recording, and I wouldn't. That's gonna be the only tricky part behind it. Well, hopefully it all works out. Because I got the pass-through mod on it, which I'm using right now. The door can be shut, you know, and you can pass that through and it's waterproof. Did you break your bottom window? I didn't. That was back whenever Mason was here. No, the front window's busted too now. Renzio happily did that one for me. But the bottom window, Mason was pulling a motor out of a truck, and he always said he had to use the track though. He couldn't use the skid steer, which we've always used a skid steer to do that. Anyhow, he's pulling on a chain towards him, and we'll go figure the chain pops, and it smacks the lower window. Well, it busted that out first, and then when we was on that last job, that's whenever my wife gave birth to my son. So I was out. I was there doing that. But while I was there, they called Forenzio in, and he busted my freaking windshield. Now, mind you, when he busted, it was dry. When I had to come out there, mind you, no sleep. It was raining. I got completely covered in muck and oil and just everything, dude. I'm talking just everything. And, well, made it worse than anything is I had to sleep in that shit. Yeah. Because I had to work like 12 hours and then load trucks, get up super early that next morning, you know, to handle trucks and all that. Just, I don't know, man. It was so stupid. Because we had just got home, we had just got laid down, we were getting some sleep, and again, we just had a newborn with us, and I got a phone call, like, shit, 5 something that morning. Well, we're all sitting down here, there ain't nobody here. Chaston let me down. Let me down bigger than shit. He was supposed to be there to load them trucks, and he didn't call, didn't say nothing, just ghosted. And here I am. I had to drive my ass out to Memphis. We barely, just barely got to sleep, man. Oh, that pissed me off. Oh. Still with their mom, my ex. They're an hour and a half away from where I work and live. Man, that sucks. Oh yeah. The top windshield is gone now. I got the new windshield though. We got to put it in. Real MTV addict. What's up, buddy? There you go. That boy is not happy. That boy is not happy. He ate a bottle. He ate both boobies. He's still hungry.
It was about
Oh, that's about right now.
potatoes, both of them,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe some vegetables. I think I fell asleep for a bit, and then woke up and was putting them in the bus net, and he went to sleep, but then woke up.
There you go.
Like, crap. I woke up.
Yeah. That poor baby. He was like, "Gosh, you got my milk, mama." I can't do the goofy voice anymore. I used to be able to do it pretty good. Feels right. Maybe. He said, "What about me? Wah! I'm right here, wah!" He actually says "mama" too.
Yeah.
He did that yesterday when I had him in the store. Yeah. He went, "Wah, wah." He's so pressed. I hate when people damage my machine on my days off. I hear you. My son, he actually goes, wah.
But you can actually hear the sound. Wah.
Yeah, like it actually sounds like wah. He'll go wah. Yeah, like that. Clean that out. Sure thing, buddy. On the to-do list. It'd be nice to put a shoe box in there. Realistically, on the platform, it would be nice to have a shoe box. That way you can slip your boots off, you know, before you go in the cab. But we ain't there yet. So what you don't know, Devin, Devino Lee. So this cab right here, we're gonna tear it down. We're gonna take it completely and strip it out. I got a wire wheel the floor. Again, it was like this. It was caked up like that whenever we got in there. Anyhow, we got to wire wheel everything down, stop any rust that's going on, and we're gonna take and rhino line it. Then we're gonna put carpet in it. We're gonna have it clean. It's gonna be nice because I got to insulate it. It's awful. When you're in the heat of the summer or in the cold of the winter, it's freaking awful. That thing has no insulation. So every metal strip it's got that's inside, you know, it's gonna have that soundproof type of insulation on it. You know, it's real thick. It's that silverback stuff. Anyhow, it's gonna be all on the roof because that's the worst part because it just beams down all the heat. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I knew you were sharp. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, no, that's the plan though. Just gotta get it in there to get it done. That's the problem when you get loaded up with a bunch of other shit. You know, kind of hard to do. I don't think you understand where I work. It's like it's me that has to do a whole lot of other shit. It's not just this. Y'all just see this when y'all see it. Yeah. There's a hell of a lot more that goes on to it. You're the guy that has to work on all the shit and everything. And this ain't the only piece of equipment out there either. It's not just equipment I work on. I have to work on cars too and shit, you know? Machines like the equipment in the shop and shit. I mean, that stuff never ends. I'm just a man. Oh man. Oh yeah, that is 100%. We're getting the material all together. That's like I got all the new plugs. Oh yeah, by the way, very sharp by the way, Davino, because we already had this. Again, this is a real plan. It's in effect. We already got all the new plugs for the solenoids and all that. All this shit's getting worked on. New T fitting for the claw. The we've already got it. Let's see but yeah, the main thing was all the wires, the solenoid plug-in and wires. They were all naked on top of that valve block. So all that's getting replaced. We got the parts for all that, and the cab. We're just getting the rest of the parts for it. I'd like to have a new LCD too. We got to price that, find out what all that's going to cost. Shouldn't cost much. It's very basic shit, but anyhow. Oh no! I don't have a labor. You're about to find out who tarps down the truck right now. And guess who built what is tarping down the truck? Hey, there's old Mike. And he's in his old truck too, man. He's had that truck forever, man. Done so much work to it. Here we go. See that little thing right there? I made that. There's, oh, that's Ethan. Yeah, who do you think gets out there and chains and booms the damn thing? Bingo! Me and him. If it's not me and him, it's me, him, and Chasen.
Nah, I'm putting tension on it. How come a new one?
He didn't know I was putting tension on it. I got a way I do it. Look at my pants. Jesus. That ain't even bad right there. Well, yeah, we do other shit than just run a machine. That's old Mike was talking to. He had a few questions. I think we had a problem out of it. I think this is where it fell off, wasn't it? The freaking pin fell out on the roller thing. Oh no, I'm just fixing it up. I'm leaned forward so you can't really see it. Oh, I ended it. Anyhow, so what happens after that part? We start throwing chains. And I know there's a stream on here I've done that I've thrown chains on. Y'all seen it. Let's see. Let's see if we can find this stream too. It'll be on the lives. Please, sir, may I have some less? It'll be where. Let's see. Maybe here? Okay, uploading the motors there. Let's see if I load. This that boy is not happy. Nope, I do not. So let's go back. Should I live in your neighborhood? I'll work for you. Nah, you're good, dude. You're good. I'm used to it. Ain't nothing new. He is not having it. Cleaning up the window. The claw. This might be one. I'm bailing up, but am I? I'm gonna load the truck. Yeah, I'm loading the truck right here. So he was backing in still. Okay, got you. Okay, let's get some better quality. There we go. Let me give it a second. Pause. Start. Pause. Start. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Let's go back a little bit. Hopefully it'll clear up here in a second. I applied for a job like that, everything was good until some guy with a heavy duty machine background took it over. Oh man. So I got discouraged and never reapplied again. Experience is definitely, yeah. If you got any kind of experience in it, man, it really helps. Yeah, so grainy. I'm gonna have to reload the page. Give me 1 second. What was this one? It's 2 months ago. Let me reload it real quick. See if that helps. No, that didn't help at all. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, I'm not necessarily playing with or playing around with the bell at the end right there. The machine, the further out you go, the more lethargic the damn thing is, man. It has no power in this arm. And this is actually a heavy bell. I always put the heavy ones right there. Well, the heavier ones. Heaviest I put in front of the axle. And that jumper sit just right on there. Yeah, you can't really see what's going on. It's so grainy. I like to run one of them LeBairs they got up there at the mill. Things are freaking massive. I love to toy with that one. They got 3 cylinders that lifts the main arm. Big ass cylinders too. Whole cab lifts up the whole nine. They're really nice. Beautiful thing about their job, they just go in there and that's all they do. They climb their ass up in that cab and that's it all day. Lucky bastard. But let me get to the where the strapping and all that magic happens, because this ain't it. Let's go to that. Oh, we're pissing it off. There we go. Let's get up to here. I think we're still loading it. Hold up. Where's it at? Okay, so here's where I hop on this machine. I'm fixing a couple of little things here and there. Here's where I get that. Oh, it's a phone call. So that's what it does during the phone call. Okay. Oh, this was that day he was trying to represent. So I was having to block it. Well, you can't really see the green netting in that this point of view. It's on there too. You can barely see it. You can see a little better now. Get some pressure on it. Let it kind of hang. I found the best way is to hold it like way out, you know? Pull out your slack and then pull it tight and then bring it in, touch. Like way out. There we go. Like that. Pull it taut. And touch. Like that. Yeah, the ones that we have here in Canada, or at least in Alberta, is it's like a scrap. Yeah, one set tarp. Yeah, yeah. Here we wrap them with that knit. tangled up.
Today is not a good day, don't you know? That's all you get. Wish you could put on rope sideways. That spring still ain't gonna bend easy like that.
Red, not sure if you seen those before. Those really thick tarps. Oh yeah, so we don't get to see my party trick on this one because he kept wearing a that. So I think I turned y'all around while I tarped. So yeah, that sucks. That was a stream I did on here at some point that I tarped on. Let's see, 2 months ago. Let's see, maybe this one.
Having a problem. We're waiting for deer to get out of here. So just heads up. Really ain't nobody on here right now, so rebuy the
Nope.
video. Let's say
Nope. 9. Okay. There we go. One of those. There was a yeah, like these. So they stand up. So is that what you're talking about? The ones that are actually made for the trailer? Oh, that ain't it. Hold up. I've seen them. It's like a flatbed, and it actually rolls to the back. You can actually fold it all the way to the front and roll it all the way to the back. It's got its own like little system on it. It's pretty cool, actually. Is that it? No, that is definitely not it. No, it's more uniform. It looks like a dry van when you're done with it. Yeah, like this, like this. Here we go. So it's like that. You know, all that, you know, slides forward, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen them before. I've never used one, but I've seen them. I've seen them open before, you know. Yeah. Something like that is what you're talking about, right? Actual flattened cars are 4 high. The bills are only 3 high, and they use red tarp. Looks pretty secure. Yeah. Trying to find, like, here it is. This is it. All right, so let me slide it over. Oh shit, y'all couldn't see it. You talking about that? This right here? I've seen these systems where they slide all the way to the front. You can chain, boom, whatever you got to do, and then slide it back. How much weight do y'all haul up there? You're doing 3 high on the bales. curious what the weight is. See, I know in the end dump trailers we'll do 15 bales. Them end dump trailers are heavier, so you can do about 15. Sometimes you have to go a little less. Like if you got some heavy bales, you're talking like 12, 11, 13, somewhere in that range, you know. So, but like small bales, I could fit up to 20 in there, but they're itty bitty ass bales. Flatbed though, I could fit a consistent 16 to 18 sometimes. And then if you got some small bales, like if it's all small bales or medium bales, I call them, uh, it'll be 20. I could fit on there before the weight's right, you know. Look at that. Is that the tarp you're talking about? It's red. Yeah, like that. Hey, son. I know. Really? No way. Did you have fun last night? No way. Oh, he had fun last night. We went to the square. I know it. Here, I'm about to be in there. I'm about to be in there. Here, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Well, y'all. Let's see. This, that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the weight. Are those trailers you load with the scrap cars you garage? No, I just load a flatbed. We wrap ours with a net. But this is what T-Man was talking about. But he said he stacked some 3 high. That's crazy for some bills. That's crazy. Y'all's weight things up there in Canada must be a little different. Here, you know, you can only gross it out to 80. Hey, hold up, son. I'm coming. Give me 1 second. He's about to have a panic attack. Anyhow, enjoy the CD Corvette Apocalypse Mobile. But y'all, it was nice. It was fun. But I gotta get out here and take care of my son. But y'all take it easy. Bye, y'all.